Hello and welcome to TotoTCG. You are here with me, Matthew, and we are back here with another Pokemon news update. So in this news update we're going to be covering some more Dark Order, and in particular the third GX to have been revealed. So let's have a little look at what this new GX is in particular. The background might be giving away its typing, possibly. So let's have a little look. So, what is it? It is... Yep. Yes. You can definitely see what that is. That is Ampharos GX. I was extremely hyped when I sort of understood they were doing a bit of a lightning type sort of set. And I thought, ooh, you know, we've already seen Hooper. We've already seen Incineroar. There's a lightning Pokemon, possibly a GX. And this one was sort of... I mean, there's plenty of other ones, but this one was sort of up there as like, oh, that'd be pretty cool to see, just to see what it would be like. And bang, we now have Ampharos GX, or at least we will be having this next year. So, of course, it is a lightning Pokemon with a HP of 240, so that's not bad, pretty high. There's a few things going for it. There's a few little nicks that could possibly be a bit annoying, but nevertheless, it is a pretty cool looking Pokemon. Of course, it is Stage 2, so you do have to evolve it from Mareep to Flaffy to Ampharos, or straight from Mareep, Rare Candy, Ampharos GX. Happy days. So that could be pretty cool. So, let's have a little look at its first attack here, which is called Power Recharge for just one lightning. So it does 30 damage. Put all Electri Power, or Electri Power, cards into your discard pile, from your discard pile into your hand. So if you don't remember what Electri Power is, we will come back to it, do not worry. But it's basically a little battery thing that you attach as a tool card. I think it's a tool. No, actually I think you just play it. It's not a tool card, so you just play it, and it does 30 more damage from lightning type Pokemon, so a very, very interesting one indeed. So, you know, 30 damage, that's pretty cool. The fact that there might be a stadium which can help make you do this for free, that's pretty nice. I like it. It is only 30 damage, but to have 30 damage for free, I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. I like it. So, its second attack is for 2 lightning, and it's called Impact Bolt. So, what does this do? Well, it does 150 damage, and you discard all lightning Pokemon from just this Pokemon. I mean, that's pretty fine. You know, number one, you could really throw a lot of energies onto this thing. Well, I say you could throw a lot of energies. Probably just throw 2, because if you throw about 4 on there, you'd have to discard all 4. So definitely it's taking its time here to sort of recharge stuff. But there is the different ways in which to get stuff to be, like, you can put energy on your bench if this guy's already filled up. You can put energy on your bench. You could possibly multi-switch and switch the energies, which could be an interesting one. Could be a very nice one, because you could multi-switch and then attach and then attack again. That sort of thing would be pretty cool indeed. But I like it. I definitely like this thing a lot. Really nice attack there. 150. If you do have a choice band on, that's 130. If you have Electro Power, that is that's 180. Possibly a 210 attack there, which is enough to possibly take out a what's it called? A Zoroark GX. Wow. So it's got enough to possibly knock that out. So that is really, really cool indeed. And especially if there's anything which has a weakness to lightning, there is a few little things. Then this thing's going to get some pretty good knockouts. So the GX is called Electrical... I don't even know how to say that. Electrical? It is just electrical. Wow. I was going to say electrician. It's not electrician. Electrical GX for 1 lightning. What does it do? So, search your deck for up to 7 Pokemon, reveal them, and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. I mean, if you're running a lightning deck, is this the best GX? I guess it's situational. If you can get this thing going pretty quickly and maybe your bench isn't looking the fullest, then this thing could definitely help, especially maybe getting the basics, getting the evolutions. Maybe you've got a way in which of getting items so you won't bother getting your Mareeps. Sorry, your Flaffies, I mean. you can just go straight for the Ampharos GXs, which could be pretty cool. So, yeah, very, very cool indeed. It's an interesting one, but very situational. Definitely situational. So let's finish off the card here. Of course, it is a GX, so if your opponent does knock it out, they will be taking 2 prize cards. We know that. Weakness to fighting, which is just ×2. So anything like Buzzwole, even Baby Buzzwole, that's going to be annoying. I think if everyone is familiar with Baby Buzzwole, if you have just one fighting energy on it, it would do 30. But if you're down to 4 prize cards, it does 120. Now you can basically see where I'm going with this. 120 is enough to knock this thing out. For 1 energy, you could knock out Ampharos. That is a big, big thing indeed. So if it was me, if it was 100% me, I would literally urge you to play weakness policy as well, because you put a weakness policy on this, the Buzzwole won't be able to knock it out. Unless, of course, your opponent runs Field Blower, but I have been informed that Field Blower is not played as much as some other decks. So, you never know. Resistance to Metal, I guess that's pretty good, actually. You know, seeing as we got Solgaleo, we got Metagross having a little bit of play, so that could be a nice little interesting bonus there. It does have a retreat to 3, which is pretty high, but we will get round to a way of getting around that, so don't worry about it. So, let's have a look at what works. Let's just go through a load of things here. So, first things first is Magnezone. Of course, we've got that Magnetic Circuit ability there. You don't really want to be focusing on Zap Cannon. Magnetic Circuit is going to be really cool. As often as you like during your turn, you may attach a Lightning Energy card from your hand to one of your Pokemon. So, it can't just be, it can be as often, but just to one Pokemon. But that could be good to have on the bench, especially when you're like, oh, Lightning Energies, 2 of them attach. Yay. That's going to be pretty cool. Especially seeing as you could Magnetic Circuit for 1, then try and get another one, place that down yourself, happy days. So, yeah, I like it. That could be pretty nice. There is a Tapu Koko there as well, the GX. We've got that Aerial Trial ability, so obviously when it does come into play, you move all the energies to it, then it goes into the active, and it's got some pretty interesting attacks there. Maybe play maybe one of them late game, that could be pretty cool. I think the Tapu Thunder GX is pretty cool. This attack, 50 damage times the amount of energy attached to all of your opponent's Pokemon. That is going to be pretty cool. And Sky High Claws, probably not the best one, but you know, it's pretty cool, and I like the ability. So definitely a nice late game sort of thing. Could be pretty cool. A Alolan Golem GX, thrown this in there. That's my guy. Bit of a fun one, and there is something which could definitely help this out. I think I did cover it actually in the video that will be showing the Pokemon in particular. Could very much help this one out. I like it a lot. We've got Aether Paradise Conservation Area. Of course, it's not going to help with the Ampharos GX, but it might help you with your what they call Mareeps. There we go. Might help you with the Mareeps to try and keep them going for a little bit before you possibly find another stadium. Yeah, what's that? We've got Raichu GX as well. That saw a little bit of play, like very, very little. But yeah, that could be an interesting one. We got Electro GX with that extra energy bomb. You could set that bomb off, then attach 5 energies to possibly, maybe 3 different Mareeps. So you've got 2 ready, 1 on the bench. You could attach that for turn, obviously evolve one of them up, and you can then do some pretty decent damage there. Yes, you are sacrificing 2 prizes, and you're also having to find space to run that thing. So yeah, there is definitely a few little things to think about there. And just poking his head out there, Volkner, very, very interesting one. I think Volkner is going to see a lot of play, especially if people are going to be using Zeraora. This thing is going to be very, very cool. Of course, it allows you to search for a basic energy card, and I believe a tool card, and put it into your hand. Now that is very, very good indeed, especially just for your support of a turn. You can get your Lightning Energy, attach that, get the tool card, possibly an Electri Power. You never know. You definitely never know. What else have we got here? Oh, we got to mention this guy, Zeraora GX. This guy, cannot wait for this thing to come out in our newest set, Lost Thunder. It's going to be amazing. Look at that number. 86 out of 214 cards. This set is the biggest set. It's going to be brilliant. So, yeah, we've got Zeraora GX. That ability is really cool. Each of your Pokemon that has any lightning energy attached to it has no retreat cost. That's really good for Ampharos. It's got three retreat, not free. Three. And like I said with the Alolan Golem, this thing can definitely help very nicely. We do also have the GX here, which could be a really good start. You know, or at least if you can try and discard lightning energies, then at least you can attach 5 basic energy cards from your discard pile to your Pokemon in any way you like. You do have to have that in the active, of course. But for 1 lightning, I think it's worth it. And it could definitely take a hit. So definitely I think weakness policy could be a really good thing here. Especially when you've got Electri power and ways of getting that back. That's going to be pretty cool indeed. We also have Thunder Mountain Prism Star, the Stadium. The attacks of lightning Pokemon, both yours and your opponents, cost lightning less. And I really do think this is going to be really cool because you could use the Zeraora GX for free. Boom. It's as simple as that. And plus his attack there for 160, only for 2. Because of that stadium. Now, we all know what happens. You can see here, whenever any player plays an item or supporter card from their hand, prevent all effects of that card done to this stadium. So if they've got a field blower, no. If they've got some sort of supporter which can get rid of stadiums, no. The only way they can replace that is by placing their own stadium down. Which, yes, that can happen, and that will be very, very annoying because your whole game plan might be ruined. So this is definitely something if you have this turn 1 in your hand, I really wouldn't play it down because they're going to... Most people are going to run a stadium. Most people. Not everyone, but most. You do not want to be putting that down first turn. Definitely not. But those 2 cards are very big cards for me in Lost Thunder. I really want to give Zeraora GX a go. I love the look of it. I love the sound of it. And it could be a lot of fun with some other GXs that maybe haven't seen a bit of play. Golem! But anyway, let's move on from that. Let's talk one more thing, which we have mentioned, which is this thing right here, which is, they've called it here Electric Power, although apparently it's going to be called Electri Power. So, what this does is, during this turn, your Lightning Pokemon's attacks do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Now, the fact that Ampharos can actually get these back from the discard pile is brilliant. It is brilliant. Now, they do put it in the deck, but you also run Volkner. So if you run Volkner, you run Palpad, because you want to get the Volkners back to allow you to get your Lightning energies, and also this thing right here. Now, there is another card actually coming out in Dark Order which helps with Electri Power. I won't mention it here, but it could definitely help, obviously, when Ampharos comes out, which will be next year. But Volkner is going to be really cool. Palpad, this thing when it comes out in our Lost Thunder set, it's going to be brilliant. I really cannot wait. It's going to be really, really cool. So, let's move on, and let's have a look at the Guess the GX. Now, this one was from, I think it was last Sunday when I put the last video up. No, was it Wednesday? It might be Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday. I'm being stupid. Wednesday was our last time we saw a video. So I gave you that picture right there. What was that in particular? Well, if you guys have guessed it, he's in the raids right now on Pokemon Go. It is your boy Mewtwo. Mewtwo GX to be specific. A card that came out in Shining Legends. It's a good card. I like it. Is it playable? Not really. You're opening yourself up to a lot of damage with a Lele, especially seeing as it is weak to Psychic. Lele has a field day with this thing. But anyway, Mewtwo GX is there. And then let's have a look at the Guess the GX for this video. Let's have a look then. So we have that picture there, that one there, and that one there. No, it is not a bullseye. It is a GX. Let me know in the comments below what you think this GX is, as well as letting me know what you think of this card. I think it is pretty cool. Yes, it is a Stage 2, and people do have a few gripes about Stage 2s. We do have rare candy, and we've got ways of trying to protect and speed up stuff, especially with Volkner as well. Early game Volkner, you get the rare candy. You possibly go for some timer balls in your deck. You timer ball. You have your Ampharos. You've got your rare candy. You can evolve very quickly because of those things. So it's very much thinking about, how am I going to get this working? How can this all work out? People can find out ways, and I definitely really want to give Ampharos GX a go when it comes out next year, which is going to be really, really cool. But yeah, there we go. I will leave it here for this video. If you guys have enjoyed, then make sure to hit that subscribe button below. Comment down below like I've said. And apart from that, I'll leave it here and I'll see you guys in the next video.